At number 10, we have Stalingrad during World War II. The brutal winter, relentless bombing, and the lack of food made survival itself a daily struggle. This city witnessed one of the bloodiest battles in history, with civilians caught in the crossfire, living in conditions that can only be described as a nightmare. Moving on to number 9, we find ourselves in the midst of the Dust Bowl in the Great Plains region of the United States during the 1930s, particularly in the city of Boise City, Oklahoma. The severe dust storms, also known as black blizzards, caused havoc, turning the once fertile land into a barren wasteland, making life unbearable. The 8th spot takes us to the ancient city of Pompeii in 79 AD. This city, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, was a death trap for its residents. The city's residents had no warning of the impending disaster, and their lives came to an abrupt and tragic end. Coming in at number 7 is the city of London during the outbreak of the bubonic plague in the 14th century. With the city's narrow streets and poor sanitation, the Black Death spread like wildfire, wiping out almost 60% of the population. At number 6 is the city of Hiroshima, Japan in 1945. The first city in history to be targeted by a nuclear weapon, the aftermath was nothing short of apocalyptic. The blast and the resulting radiation led to the loss of over 100,000 lives, with the city left in ruins. Halfway through our list at number 5 is the city of Leningrad during its infamous siege in World War II. The city was under blockade for over 2 years, with food and supplies dwindling to near nothingness. Starvation and cold claimed countless lives in this dark chapter of history. Number 4 takes us to San Francisco in the early 20th century. The earthquake of 1906 shook the city to its core, followed by a devastating fire that engulfed the city, leaving over 3,000 people dead and the city in ashes. Coming in at number 3 is the city of Rome during the sack of 410 AD. The Visigoths looted, burned, and pillaged the city, marking the beginning of the end of the Western Roman Empire. Our runner-up at number 2 is the city of Dresden during World War II. The city was reduced to ruins in the infamous firebombing in 1945. The city was left unrecognizable, with a death toll reaching into the tens of thousands. And finally, the dubious distinction of being the worst city in history to live in goes to the city of Jerusalem during the siege of 70 AD. The city was under siege for 7 months, with starvation and disease running rampant. The fall of Jerusalem marked the end of the Jewish state until its re-establishment in the 20th century. These cities, in their darkest hours, witnessed the worst of human suffering and resilience. They serve as a stark reminder of our past, and a testament to our ability to rebuild and persevere. As we delve into the annals of history, we discover not only the trials and tribulations of our ancestors, but also their indomitable spirit. And it's this spirit that has shaped the cities of today, rising from the ashes of the past, standing tall as symbols of human resilience.